Our fire department's been so busy. Wow. It's been absolutely crazy. Let me turn this on. Actually, I don't need that on. It'll just blind me. A lot of crazy stuff's been happening. Been a couple, I guess you could say, freak accidents that I won't be sharing because nobody needs to hear what I heard. Another house fire, pre-Christmas house fire. And they got a break. Christmas. Let me turn this down. Can't turn it down until I speak. But they had a break Christmas Day. Nothing happened Christmas Day, and then all of a sudden everything started up again. That's the second call today. But yeah, freezing rain tonight. Roads are ice, so that's probably why.
Fire dispatch to command.
There we go. They had a single vehicle roll over.
Go ahead, dispatch, this is command.
Yes, confirmed with OPT, they are en route. Sounds like the officer is currently on Donnybrook line.
A little ways away.
Yeah, roger that, thank you.
So, I started doing my Footsteps Through Time series. They're quick and easy videos. I got a whole bunch done all at once. And being ahead like that, it kind of gives me some time to actually go through my other normal videos. And there's no stress, there's no rush. So it's a whole lot easier to get things done. Well, I'm scheduling ahead of time. I don't upload them all at once. I upload a bunch of them, but they're scheduled one day apart. Well, I realized I have December 31st up there. It's like, oh crap, I forgot to do a Christmas video. So I'm gonna sort of kind of do a little bit of that right now. The reason I'm doing it is because something that kind of happened, which I thought was kind of cool, but it brought me back to a time when something similar happened that wasn't so cool. So this will be the story of two Christmases. Back in the late 80s, I used to deliver rural mail. And my route had 339 stops. All out in the country, drive the car, you know, mailboxes on the side of the road type thing. And
Fire dispatch, roger in command.
I'm sure I've talked about it before. My first stop was like a mile off the road to one farm, and then a mile back again. It was crazy.
You can show we can mass clear the scene.
But no, it sounds good. Doesn't sound like anybody was hurt in this crash.
Command, EMS clear scene, 2049.
So it was a long route. I went straight out the highway, almost into Ancaster. I'm not sure, it's not Ancaster itself, it's kind of the outer limits of it, I guess you could say. I couldn't remember. I know I was thinking something about Hamilton. I wanted to make sure. So I looked at Google Maps and it says Ancaster, and on the other side of the road it says Flamborough. So same area, I guess. But you know, and then I kind of go outside of my jurisdiction to get to the next road to go over and finish my route. And on that route I had one group box area, more than one box, but they're all together, which was nice in a way because I got rid of a lot of mail all at once, all in one spot. But not so nice because, you know, there's no shelter there, so I'm standing in the rain, or if it's, you know, a blustery cold winter day, I'm standing there in that outside my, you know, nice warm car. So it had advantages and disadvantages. But the point is, it was a really long route and a lot of, you know, mailboxes to stop at. So around Christmas time, I got a Christmas card for somebody, and it said, "Grandma, R1 Paris." Rural routes don't go by addresses, they go by name. So everybody on that route has the same address, R1 Paris. The mail is sorted by name. Which got interesting, you get more than one person with the same last name. But once you get to know your route, you know the first names of the people that live there or not. So, okay, Grandma. I had 339 possible boxes that could go in. What do we do? So, postmaster looked at it. There's no return address. We can't return it. We can't deliver it because we don't know where it goes. So, what do we do, right? Now, this is heartbroken. And it's kind of... It opened my eyes to just how much mail... We called it dead end mail. Is how much dead end mail we actually get. And dead end mail is mail that can't be delivered and can't be returned. So, it gets destroyed. So somewhere out there, some kid is going to think their grandmother got their Christmas card. And Grandma has no idea this Christmas card was sent unless they're talking to them, on the phone or whatever. It was a hard thing for me to deal with. But it's amazing just how much mail that comes through the system that can't be delivered and can't be returned. So, it's the importance of having, a return address on. But they have the 911 numbers now. Every plot of land has its own number. That's why when you hear the like the beginning of this call, I can't remember the number. It's like a 5-digit number. That's the fire number of that lot. That particular location. You can actually use that as part of your address now. So when people do that, it helps a whole lot. That clears up any kind of confusion. This chair's kind of uncomfortable tonight. So that's the bad one. And the reason I'm telling that story is because something similar happened in town. I was talking to Frank just before Christmas, and he got a Christmas card. It said, Uncle Frank, wing 'em. But it actually got to him. It was actually for him.
Yeah, we're just basically waiting for OPP. So if they get here, it's probably clear.
So, I guess that's the advantage of being in a small town, I guess. The post office people get to know you. How many Franks are in this town? Maybe it was just a guess. I don't know. It was just kind of funny. Uncle Frank, wing 'em. And it got to him. That's pretty cool. But I guess he called his brother and found out, yeah, it's definitely for him. So, but it's so important, have the full address. If you don't have the full address, make sure you have at least your return address on it, so that it can be returned to you if it's not deliverable. So, I just thought I'd share that. It's some good news. Happy Christmas news. Despite, there's been a lot of not so happy Christmas stuff happening around us, so I just wanted to share that. I guess that's really all I wanted to say. I am really dry-throated. I got up really, really late tonight, and I ran out of coffee very quickly. I haven't had coffee for a while, so my throat is just horrible. That aluminum taste is just driving me crazy, so I gotta go to Timmy's and grab me a coffee before I do anything else. And then go play on the ice, I guess. That would be a police car. The ambulance has been released, so the people were outside the car. The car's upside down. They were outside the car. And they said the ambulance was released, so that means that people are okay, refuse treatment or something, and I'm hearing a siren now, so they're waiting for the OPP. I'm guessing that's who that was. Because the dispatcher said the last location was Donnybrook Road, which would be that way, and the crash is that way, which means they're coming through town, so It's got to be the OPP I just heard. So anyway, I gotta go out and grab me a coffee, get rid of that horrible taste in my mouth, and decide where I'm going to go for a ride. It was supposed to be light snow today, and then change over to freezing rain. We didn't get a whole lot of snow, but the road looks like it's solid. It's a sheet of ice. When I come out, it's pretty shiny. So I'm going to go out and see if I can have me some fun.